Hi everyone. So today we are going to build a very clean agile sprint tracker dashboard in Power BI, and for that what I have done here is that I have prepared the dataset, and dataset it is having around 30 to 32 rows, and the columns are like sprint ID, sprint name, and team name, start date, end date, and total task, completed task, and pending task, story points completed. So these are the columns which I have thought to put it, and those are here, and what I have done here is that I have already imported the data in Power BI. So this is the data which I have already imported in Power BI. You could see this Agile Sprint Tracker Dashboard. Okay, so this is the data set which is already imported in Power BI, and transformation is also done. And another thing is that a table, data table. So this written the DAX query to create the date table, so it is here. And then also what I have done here, I have already written the certain DAX queries. Okay, so these are the DAX query which I have already written here, and I'll be using them while building the dashboard. And what I'll do here is that I'll put the dataset link dataset link in description box along with DAX queries. I'll put all the DAX queries in a notepad, and I'll save the data, and I'll put the link in description box as well, so that you could use it at the time of when you download dataset. So by the time you will have this facility as well to see the DAX queries, and you can use them as it is. Okay, so that I'll put it in one file, and I'll provide the link as well. Now, so this is the canvas space, and here we are going to build the dashboard. So first thing I want to put here, like here title name of the dashboard, like I want to put here is that Agile Sprint Tracker Dashboard, Agile Sprint Tracker Dashboard. And also I want to put here like bookmarks. Then I want to put switch themes. Okay, switch themes. So like I can switch the theme as well, so the visualization would look good, right? So we are going to build professional dashboard here. So let's start building the dashboard without wasting the time. And so first thing I want to, as I said, that I want to put here the tag and name, like dashboard name. So let's click on insert button, and then we have shape. So I'll use this rectangle shape. I'll click here, and here then shape and style. Okay, then we have text. Okay, so we are going to put the name here, like Agile. Okay, now we can do the formatting. So first we are going to select the font. Then I want to put this here 20, bold and middle. Okay, so this is done there. Sprint tracker. Okay, this is done. Now what I'm going to do is this the card visual. Here you could see this. Now another feature is also there. Here you could see, you can click here, and these are segregated now. Okay, segregations are there, like bar and columns. Then we have line and area, waterfall, funnel, scatter, pie, donut, and T map. Then we have maps, and then we have gauge card and KPI cards. Okay, so I'm going to click here this. So this I'll be using it once completed. So I'll click on this. Okay, so this is added. Now I want to show story points planned, how many story points are planned. Then completed task. Then I want to show average velocity. Okay, so these are the data I want to show. So let me just rearrange this. Okay, now we have shape. So let's click on shape, and then we have rounded corners. So I'll put 25 rounded corners. And gap. So border. Okay, let's show the border. Then we have background colors. So as of now, background colors I'm not going to select. Okay, because I'll use the theme, and by the time it will be changed, we'll check that. Okay, then overflow also I'm not going to check. Then we have cards. Okay, so here for all cards are reflecting. And layouts, vertical, this is okay. Shape is also okay, rounded rectangles. Okay, and then we have after KPI cards, after adding the KPI cards, I want to add here, like on left side I would like to add the a slicer. So for that I'm leaving the space here, and these space we have. So here I'm going to add the visualization part. Okay, so let's add the first visual donut chart. Okay, so why donut chart I want to add? Because I want to show the count of sprint. Okay, as I said that we have the Agile Sprint Tracker Dashboard, so this is having a sprint ID as well. So I want to show the count of sprint ID by sprint status. Okay, here also we have this sprint status, so it will look good if I use donut chart. Okay, right? So I'm going to select this one, and then I'll put this here. We'll do the formatting in a proper way later on. Arrangement will do it. Okay, arrangement will do it. Sprint status in legends. Okay, this is the sprint status, and we have the values. So sprint ID, this, right? So this looks good, right? You could see this here, it is reflecting. So I'm going to show I'm going to write task status donut, task status. Okay, put this as 15. Okay, bold and middle. So this is reflecting. Okay, we'll do the more formatting later on. Now I want to add another visual, which will be like a clustered column chart. And why clustered column chart? Because there I want to show sprint name. Okay, we have the sprint name as well. Here it is, you could see this sprint name, and here I want to show the story points completed, pending tasks, and those are DAX query I have already written, so those data I want to show. Okay, so let's select the visualization. So clustered column chart. Okay, clustered column chart, this is the clustered column chart. Okay, so I'll select this. So sprint name, as I said, sprint name. So in x-axis sprint name is there. In values will add story points, then I'll add story points completed, right? Then I'll add pending task, this. Okay, so here it is reflecting. To change the title here, so data. Okay, now let's add another visual, the clustered column chart. So I'm going to click here. Okay, I'll add this below, select here as sprint name. We have a sprint name, and then we have completed task and pending task, right? Completed task, here it is, and pending task, right? So this I'll change the title first. So task distribution. Okay, distribution. Okay, now let's change the font, this, and let's put black middle. Okay, this is done, right? Chart, pie chart, and here I want to show the data. Okay, so, and title, let me change the title. So percent rate, let's put rate. Now change the font. We'll do the rearrangements. Okay, we'll do the rearrangements for all visuals. Okay, now middle. Now this is done. Now I'm going to add another one. So now I'm going to use here stacked bar chart. Okay, stacked bar chart, this, and I'll use it here. Sprint name, I want to select the sprint name. Okay, and by selecting the sprint name also I want to select the start offset. So we have written the DAX queries for a start offset. You could see this start offset. I'll select this one, and then I have written duration days as well. Okay, here you could see this duration days as well. Okay, so this data I'm showing like it's a kind of timeline, right? Timeline. So I'll put this as timeline in title. Okay, So this we are done with this. Now another one I want to put this and put this here, and this I want to show as, let me convert this pie chart into donut chart, and here I want to select story completion percent. Okay, story completion percent. So this I wanted to show. Okay, this I wanted to show here. Now we are done with this, and let's do the formatting. So I'm going to do this build, and let's, now we have left side slicers. Okay, so I'm going to add the slicer as well. First one would be a sprint name, so I'll select this one, sprint name. Here it is selected and reflecting. Now format, so let's click on this button and more option, so it is enabled, and now we have slicer headers. Okay, so it is reflecting slicer setting. So let's it is vertical, or if you want to make tile, so you can make tile and drop down as well. Let's select select all button. Okay, this is required. Then we have values, we have values, so let's select the standard one, and then we have font, border. So I'll do the formatting later on. Okay, I'll do the formatting later on, no problem. Now let's copy this and paste it here. Okay, now here I'm going to change the value. So this value, it would not be, it would be now team name. Okay, we have team name, here it is. Now it is reflecting, right? This, and put this here, and now this time I want to add here as status, sprint status, right? First let's add the switch theme. Okay, feature. So as you could see this here, I have prepared the data. So I have used theme as dark blue and teal color, and then background, visual background, data colors. Okay, so what I'll do here is that I'll create table. I'll create table enter data, and I'll put this table name as switch theme. Okay, and I'll paste the data here directly, no problem. Load. Now you could see the switch theme is added here, right? Now what I'm going to do here is that let's use the shape first, insert, then we have shape. So I'll use a rectangle shape, and I'll put this here on this canvas space. Okay, entire space. So I'll put this likewise, and then what we have to do, we have to click on shape and style, then we have fill. So let's click on this and FX button, and then we have here values as fill values. I'll have to select fill values. Then we have switch theme, so I'll select as background. Okay, background, done. So this, you could see this, it has been changed. Okay, now on this page I need to add the visual. Use slicer, and this slicer will work as switch theme. Okay, likewise. So here I want to add as this theme, so this is added. Now we'll change the slicer setting so that it would look in differently, like tile and single selection. Okay, so one value will be selected by default. This we have this is the rectangle shape, so we have to click on format and then send to back, so that it would go to back, and visualization would be reflecting, right? See that it is working or not. See this, it is working, right? Now what I have to do, I have to make it off, so background will be reflecting. Okay, similarly for this, so we have, I'll select this one, and then we have backgrounds, make it off, and then we have a title. So let me use click here, values, and slicer header. Okay, so switch theme, I'll make it as switch theme. Font would be this, 12 is okay, and color would be white. Okay, and let's make it as switch theme is okay. Click on transform data, switch theme, then we have teal. So I'm going to rename this as, replace values as black. Okay, and then this would be the black color code, right? So black color code would be, I'll replace this as black, this color code. Okay, now click on apply, close, see. So this is black and this is dark blue, so let's click on black. Okay, it is reflecting, right? Dark blue, it is reflecting. Black, it is reflecting, right? Now let's put the let's add the blank button, and here I'll add this as style. Then we have background, so make it off. Okay, here also make it off. Here also we have to make it off. So again we'll have to make it off. This we have to make it off. Here also, right? For this as well we have to make it, do the formatting here. So here we have to do the formatting, so let's click this, and then we have to apply the text colors. Okay, title, so title text color would be white. Okay, this, and middle, done. Then we have legends, so let's click on legends. Title, sprint status, it is okay. Text color would be white. Okay, done. Then we have details label, right? So it is okay. And then values, so let's make it this and make it 12. Okay, right? Then values are reflecting bold and white. Okay, so it is reflecting now, right? Display units, it is okay, auto. Then what else we can do here is that let's click on visual borders and visual borders, and color code we can select color code as this. Okay, visual borders. Rounded corners, let's make it this way. Okay, and then we have shadow, let's make it on, and color code, I'll select this one as shadow color, and it should be inside. Okay, so I think we are done with this. So let me copy this, and home and format painter, and I'll put this here. Okay, again I'll put this here, and again we have this visual, then we have this visual, and we have this visual. Now here in slices also we have, so I'll use the same one. Okay, now let's change the slicer text colors and all that. Okay, so slicers, visual, shadow, title, it is okay. Values, header, so it would be this, font would be this, and text would be white. Similarly for values, so this is selected white, right? It is reflecting now. So let me copy this font and paste. Okay, this is done. Paste, this is done. So instead of this story completion, I can add this one as well, gauge chart. Okay, gauge chart to work upon these values, right? This x-axis, y-axis. So let's work upon this KPI cards little bit. So background colors. Okay, so shadow, it is okay. Then inside, then we have cards. Let's click on cards, and then we have borders, background color, it is white. Yes, okay. So if I add this color, so okay, so, and the text color I want to add as white. So I want to add this as white, right? Then we have labels, so let's add as white, right? Done. So we are done with this. Now let's work upon x-axis and y-axis colors. So this, let's make complete this this style and size x-axis. So we have the values, so I'll select, this is the standard one, then we'll select as 12. Okay, color code would be white, so it is reflecting, right? Now title, so title is auto, and font, yes, okay, make it 10, and color is white, right? It is reflecting now. Layout, it is okay. Then we have x-axis, y-axis, so similarly we have to work upon y-axis. So let me select this, and we have 12, right? Then white color code. Again for title, so we have to change the font, and let's make it 10 and white, right? Done. We are done with this. The x-axis and y-axis we are done. Now legends also we have, so it is already reflecting white color, right? So if I copy this and if I put it here, because this is also cluster column chart, so it is reflecting now, right? Similarly I'll copy and I'll paste it here. Okay, it is also reflecting. Now similarly I'll do one thing, let me do, okay, so we'll have to work upon this. So data labels is, color code would be white, okay, and this is done. Auto units, okay, copy and paste. Now all of them are working fine, right? All of them are working fine. So if I switch theme, so how it is working? Black, see this, looking good, right? All of them. Now we have clear all slicers, so let's work upon this. So clear all slicers are done. Now we have to click on view, and we have bookmarks. Okay, click here, so it is enabled. Now here we have to rename this as clear all slicers. This is done. Now we have to click on make it on as action button, and this would be bookmark, and it is clear all slices. Okay, done. We are done with this. So if I disable this now, so see this dark blue, then dark blue, it is reflecting, this is also reflecting, this is also reflecting, right? Now clear all slices. So let's check that where our slices are working or not. Okay, so if I select a sprint all, right, and then if I go by like this team, so values are getting changed everywhere. You could see this, right? Values are getting changed, right? Now if I select this one, completed, let me select all, select all. So this is the data. If I go ahead with a completed one, data is getting changed, delayed, sprint 2 is getting delayed. These are the data in progress. Okay, so if I select this, all of them, and in progress, so this is the in progress data, sprint 2, team alpha, and certain data are there which are in progress, right? And now let's work upon, let's check that whether clear all slices are working or not. So you have to press the control button and then click on this, so you will land upon the original state of the visualization which was the originally built. Okay, so this is how you can develop Agile Sprint Tracker Dashboard in Power BI. So that's all about it. It is very simple to do it, and definitely I'll put data set and DAX queries so that you can use it at the time of developing dashboard in Power BI, and switch theme color code also I'll put it in sheet so that you can use it. Now thank you very much. Thanks for watching.